What's up, y'all? One Piece One Life here, and guys, today is a different kind of video, not gonna lie. Because today is one of the few videos, one of those rare videos where all I'm going to do is complain. So we all know how Vegapunk was renowned as the smartest person in the One Piece world. But for someone who was literally called the smartest man in the world and literally had the brain power, Vegapunk was kinda dumb. At the end of the day, his plan made no sense, and we're going to talk about it. But real quick, first, before I get to hating, like the video, subscribe to the channel for more One Piece content just like this. Share it around with all your friends who love the series. You know what we say, let's get it going. And make sure you follow me and my boys at CSY. I promise you we are the next coming of RDC. Now first things first, I want to clear something up real quick. Those of you who watched my Vegapunk theory video from earlier this year know that I theorized that Vegapunk actually planned out his death in advance and it was all making sense. I even said that this was high-level strategizing and he was playing 4D chess with everyone else. But all it took was one chapter, just a single chapter, for Oda to spell out to me that he is not the smartest human. And that was chapter 1123, The Void Fortnight. So you know what? Let's start chronologically. Let's say that you're Vegapunk. So you see that a part of the Mother Flame is missing, and you reverse engineer a call from Mary Joa to find out that York is the traitor and sold you out to the government. Okay, cool. In said call, you hear that the government isn't going to actually stop sending Cypherpole after you until you're dead because you were researching the Void Century. And your immediate reaction to this is to give up?
Oh hi ho hum Quasar. Woe is me Quasar. The government's after me Quasar. It's done. I can't escape. I'm going to die, so I may as well accept my fate. There's no point in anything, Quasar.
Said who? There's a lot of points to things, you know, like not dying. On top of that, let's talk about how not capturing York was your first mistake. Vegapunk obviously said that, oh, it doesn't matter if we capture York now or not because the government regardless already knows of our plans, so it's not like us capturing York is gonna change anything. Regardless, you could at least capture her to make sure that she doesn't continue to do more shady stuff in the background, like, oh, I don't know, turning your scientific amalgamation clone weapons against you and destroying your lab. But anyways, okay, we're in this situation now. The next day, the Lelouch incident happens, and this confirms your worst fears. York has taken a part of the Mother Flame and sent it to the world government so that they could use it to charge their massive weapon of mass destruction, the ancient weapon Uranus. Which, by the way, all the people who died on Lelouch, yeah, all of their blood is on your hands technically. Don't forget that. Alright, so good enough. You know what? Let's do something about it. You decide to do something about it, and you decide it's time to record this long ass message. Now, why nowhere in the message did you ever even contemplate saying the fact that the world government may just be the issue? Look, I get it. You don't want to assume who was right or who was wrong in the past because we don't know the context of what happened in the past. That's fair. That's all well and good and fine for the past. Right now, the celestial dragons are known as slavers, abusers in every sense of the word, and essentially the pinnacle of everything negative about being a human. In your vast infinite wisdom, you didn't think that it was important to at least let the world know so that they could at least make the choice for themselves. You know, letting them know, hey, you're all backing this world government. This is what we have to contend with. If you continue to back them, that's on you, but at least you know. Okay, so now the message is recorded and you put it inside of the Iron G. RIP to this arc's GOAT, man. And for some dumb reason, you decide to have it set off when your heart turns off and stops beating and you die. The problem should be solved, right? No? Okay, I see. You don't want anybody to have any other chance of finding this information out. Okay, cool. And so your solution to that problem is erasing your memories. And now listen, before all y'all start thinking that I'm tweaking, you gotta remember something very crucial that was mentioned in the chapter. They've already been hiding all of this information for a week at this point. They say that they have this thing called stealth mode, which allows them to unsync parts of their memories so that they can hide information from the rest of the satellites. So why not just continue to do that? And then, okay, fine, you know what? You decided to wipe your memories so that everything can come to you as a shock. No one is gonna know, right? So then why, pray tell, did you write yourself a note about everything that's happening for you to then see after you erased your memories? Literally explaining everything anyway. Like, I just genuinely don't get it. The point of them erasing their memories was so that they don't know that York is the traitor, so that that information doesn't have a chance at getting leaked, right? And so what he did was then tell them in a note to himself, oh yeah, by the way, York's the traitor. And then after all that, you still had an opportunity to escape, but you told Sanji, hey no, you gotta let me die. I feel like I have to die here in order for this message to be set off. So see, when I lay things out like this, am I really the one who's tweaking for thinking that Vegapunk is dumb? Cause like genuinely, there are so many options of what he could have done instead of literally anything that he did do. In fact, you know what? Now I'm going to go through all the events and modify them to what I would have done if I was Vegapunk, just to prove my point. First things first, I learned that York has stolen a part of my mother flame, sent it to the government, and has been in contact with them, conspiring against me the whole time. Best believe I don't care if it's futile. York is getting packed up, beaten up, and then imprisoned. The imprisonment is to make sure that she can no longer enact any of her plan and, screw up things for us even more. The beatdown is for personal satisfaction and revenge. And before the internet wants to take this and say that I'll beat a woman, no. I'm beating myself. Alright, so let's cut ahead. And now it's time for me to record this message in the wake of the whole Lelouch incident. I am most definitely telling the people of this world that the world government isn't this happy, altruistic regime that they portray themselves as. They are most definitely the problems in today's current society. Even if we don't know what their intention was back then, what we do know is that they're evil right now. And just in case people don't believe me, I'll list out things that they continue to do, just to make sure that people have irrefutable evidence. Now, next things next, I am not setting the message to go off for when I die. You know why? Cause, much like Robin during Enies Lobby, I want to live. So what I'm gonna do instead is just set it to, well, whenever I feel like it. Like, you gotta think about it, right? There is functionally no difference between what Vegapunk did in the original story and what I'm going to be doing in this modified version, except for the fact that I get to live to see tomorrow. Oh, and then you know what I'm definitely not doing? I am most definitely not erasing my own memories just so that I can write myself the same info that I already knew anyway. In fact, I'm not erasing my memory at all. You know why? Because it's been established that my brain is on stealth mode. York literally walked in on Vegapunk. Okay, whoa, not like that. Y'all are nasty. Get your mind out of the gutter. York literally walked in on Vegapunk putting the snail inside of the Iron Giant and still suspected nothing. We were hiding it successfully for a week at that point. I think I could have hidden it for 2 more days. Oh, and then on top of that, I am most definitely making plans to escape that island. Nobody's catching me there. The concern is that, oh well, the government can track you wherever you go and you'll never be safe. Oh really? Well, what if I make a decoy of myself so that the real me can dip? If I am the smartest man in the world with technology that is capable of rivaling things from 500 years in the future, I think I'll be able to create a realistic replica of myself. Hell, I've already created realistic replicas of other people. I am preparing an evacuation ship and I am having a massive amount of firepower around me. Between the Seraphim, the 50 Mark III pacifistas, Sentomaru, and the Sea Beasts, I promise you, no one is touching me. And I will most definitely be heading to where my allies are at. For this, I have 2 options. One option is that I know Saul, and I know that Saul is hiding out on the giant island of Elbath, which means if I go there, more likely than not, the giants are going to accept me. And then boom, just like that, I am on literally the safest place, or the safest island on this planet. Because as has been established, even the government can't get through to the giant warriors. Or I'll go link up with the Revolutionary Army, the army that is literally trying to take down the established world order, which is something that I would have mentioned absolutely needs to happen in my live stream. Oh, and why is it so easy for me to go there, you ask? Because the head of it is one of my friends. So guys, this is just my little rant about Vegapunk and why his plan was really stupid. I hope this has just gone to show that even though Vegapunk was a good guy, he was a great character, I feel like his hubris and not thinking clearly about what's happening to him caused his downfall, which I mean does low-key tie in with the themes of the arc. But still, I want to know what y'all think about this. Do you agree that Vegapunk is a dummy? Or do you actually see credit in what he was doing and what his vision was? Y'all let me know all that and more in the comments. That's the end of the video, y'all, but please, before we go, like it, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this every week, and share it around with all your friends who love the series, or anime and manga in general. I'm trying to build a community, but I need your help to do it. We are so close to 250. Well, that's all for me. I'll catch you on the next one, and always remember, one piece, one life. Listen guys, I'm not saying that Vegapunk is a bad character. I really enjoy Vegapunk's character for what he was. And I really enjoyed that he was a good guy, letting Bonnie control all the pacifistas and everything like that. All I'm saying is that if you're gonna have a character who is literally hailed as the smartest person in the verse, you better make sure that his plans are actually, seal-proof tight.